Welcome to the Why Richmond is Awesome podcast, where we talk about what's going on around town, our favorite things to do, and the local spots you need to try. My name is Sam.
And my name is Sean.
And we run the Richmond Experience, a digital company that inspires locals to explore Richmond.
My name is Lauren.
And my name is Alex, and we're local realtors that like to live, work, and play in the RVA.
What's going on, everybody? We are officially recording our second episode of Why Richmond is Awesome, a
Cheers.
podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Yeah.
Glad to be here.
So excited. We're back at Mi Casa.
And thank you
Doesn't
for
look any
everyone
different,
that
right?
watched, listened to the first episode. Your comments, everything was really positive. So I guess we did something okay.
Yeah,
It's like-
we really
Something okay.
appreciate it. It was really cool. It was fun to hear everybody, what everybody had to say about the podcast, and we're gonna get together all of your Belleville guesses as well. So we'll see who's right about that. So thank you.
And Sam, your house looks just as amazing as it did last time. Are you sure that you guys live here?
Thank you.
Do you actually live here?
Well, you know what? We had a lot of help. Virginia Tradition and Builders, they built it for us, and then we had Nicole Rutledge design. She was awesome.
God, I love her so much.
Yep. And if you
Okay.
saw the
She's the
pics
best.
online,
Okay.
yeah, Mindy Baldwell, she hooked us up. So it's been really fun. Yep. And you guys are looking stunning in your shirts.
Oh, this whole thing?
Oh,
Where did
that
you
whole
get
thing,
that?
huh?
Whoa.
Some website. I don't remember which one.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting
yeah.
colors. I don't know why you like those so
I
much.
don't know. It's just, I like these
Are they
two
on?
colors.
Are they on
too.
Instagram?
Who, the Hokies?
They're on Instagram. I would hope
They
so.
might be. No, I got it from you guys. But is it Bonfire, or what's the best place to order more?
Yes, we love them. Bonfire's been great. You want to tell them a little about that?
To grab the shirts. So it's in our bio, right? So
Yeah,
you can-
link in our
we have
bio.
like a
The
link
On
tree
at the Richmond
Instagram.
Experience.
at the Richmond Experience on Instagram.
But I mean, you guys didn't say anything about our new threads.
Oh.
Don't you
Which
like
are
those already?
incredibly
Yeah.
comfortable.
Those
by
are
the
more
way.
exclusive. You can't buy those.
Oh.
You have to be a client, which you guys are. So,
Yes.
Okay, all
yeah.
right.
Nailed
Okay,
it.
I like it. Glaser Group, what up? Y'all
Yeah.
been voted like number one for a while in
3
Richmond,
years
right?
in a row, but we've been in the top 7 years in a row.
Wow, that's really impressive. Way to go, you
Been
guys.
busy. Thank you.
Killing it.
Yeah. So I'm glad that we're hanging out today. Wanted to dive right in. We're going to be talking about some really fun things today. First of all, Sean and I just recently visited Topgolf. Have you guys been there?
Oh.
Not Richmond,
All right.
but
We've been to the DC
Alexandria,
one.
Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
my buddy Colin lived up there for a while, and every time we'd go to Topgolf.
Did you
And
get to
Alex-
play when you were there?
yeah.
Nice.
Even though it was always busy.
Super busy.
Alex just couldn't stop talking about it before. I feel like before I even met him, and when I did meet him, he just every time we'd go to DC, all he could talk about was Topgolf. And finally, I'm like, okay, fine. Let's
we need to go on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday.
All right, that's fine.
I want to go.
Anyway, he was super hype about it, and then you should have seen his face when he
They announced it?
read that it was
Oh my
coming to
gosh.
Richmond.
It's
He
so
was
great.
like a child on Christmas morning.
So, a little
I
background.
cannot describe.
Oh, I know.
played
I
golf.
think I know.
Growing up, I was on my high school golf team, but I was never really that good.
Nerd alert. Nailed it.
Is anybody ever really that
And then
good?
after high school, I didn't play. And since then, I've played once or twice with my lender. And again, I'm
Who's
not
your-
that good at golf.
Who's your lender?
You know who he is. Philip Cancino.
You know who he is. No one else does.
Get a little plug in there.
But for some reason, every time I go to Topgolf, I'm really good.
Really?
And it's I think
Must
it's
be
like
the alcohol.
or it's like a mindset thing. You go to a driving range, you're hitting them all straight, and then you go to play for real, and it's slice, hook,
Well, a driving
top.
range doesn't have targets and doesn't let you
Well,
know
this
where
one
you
does.
needed it.
This one
no,
does.
I know Topgolf does, but a normal driving range you don't.
But you can tell
have
it goes
that.
straight.
Kind of.
So, long
Okay.
story short, I'm good at driving ranges,
Okay.
so I'm good
Okay.
at Topgolf.
No, here's where
Bad
that's
at
different. Is
regular
because
golf.
you hit it.
Oh, yeah.
A normal driving range, you hit it crooked, but at Topgolf, you hit it crooked, but it still might go
It
into
goes
the
in
hole.
a different one.
True.
Right.
It depends on what
Okay.
game you're
All
playing.
right.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
We did
It's-
try the.
So you guys went. You've played at Richmond.
We've
We
been
played
twice.
but I
Richmond.
imagine
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
similar to other ones.
Yes. We went to the other one in DC, and there was a 2.5 hour wait, so we just watched football. And
Yeah.
What was your
That's
favorite
amazing.
part of Topgolf Richmond?
So I only want to play from the third story because I don't like people hitting the ball like
Over
above
you?
me because then like it's confusing. Like you don't know which ball's
Can
yours.
you request that? I'm sure you
Guess
can.
so. We've requested it
Probably.
both times and they gave it to us, so that was
Sweet.
awesome. Then what was that trainer thing that we used, which was
swing
really
suite.
helpful? We went to the swing suite, which is kind of the trainer you can use. It's like a huge, like 100-inch screen, and you just practice hitting a virtual Topgolf. Like
Lauren.
just so you
New
get
house
used to
in a
it.
basement. Just like you need like a 10 by
We're
10
gonna put a
room.
swing suite
Alex,
in our basement of the new
I
house.
want a shuffleboard.
Oh,
No,
shuffleboard.
I don't.
wait.
No, I don't want
Skee
shuffleboard.
ball.
Skee ball. I want skee
Oh.
ball.
all for
Shuffleboard would
that.
still be
If
cool.
I get
though.
skee ball, you
Shuffleboard
can
would be
have.
cool too, yeah.
That's probably way cheaper, so sure.
Done deal.
The whole basement's just going to be podcast studio, shuffleboard,
Gym.
and
We might as well
gym.
just build an underground bunker. Everything's
Yeah.
gonna
You're
be
gonna
in
need a
the
bunker.
basement.
The basement's
Well,
going
you know,
to be more square footage than the first
rooftop
floor.
bars. Eventually, that will get uncool and it'll go to underground bunkers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right?
So you guys are gonna
Maybe in like
I'm
50
not sure.
years,
Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Okay.
We'll be old. We
Yeah.
won't want to go.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I enjoyed Topgolf. I thought it was fun. I think the guys played the games and they had a little more fun, kind of being competitive and doing that. The TVs were really nice. There's a
Yep.
bunch of TVs.
Is
in
there
there.
a TV in every bay?
There's 3
Yeah.
TVs in
In
every
every
bay.
bay?
in every
The
bay.
Every
one's
bay
like
has
a
3.
scored TV.
So there's
or-
a score TV, there's a ball tracker TV, and then there's a TV that you can control by your monitor to put on whatever you want.
Right.
It's really easy to put on there.
And at least in the one DC, there was like nice couches and lounge space
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Think
when
it
you're not
varies.
playing, it's not like bowling where like you have to shuffle back and sit in that really uncomfortable plastic
No, this
seat.
one
At
was
Topgolf, you
comfortable.
get to like lounge and chill, right?
I think the first floor might kind of be like standing, like just kind of everyone's
Like
hanging
bar
out.
top
But the third
tables.
floor is like you just hanging out. You get the whole
the
couch
Ritz
and
Carlton
all-
Is this-
Yeah.
of golfing.
the actual what it looks like in
Yeah.
Richmond, or
Yeah.
that's just
That's
like a
Richmond.
generic
That's the
one?
Richmond
This is
one.
it.
That's
Yeah.
what it looks like in Richmond. It looks exactly like that.
There's
Well, it's
two
probably like the
massive
best one 'cause
screens.
it's so new.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
Hey, so we went there on
See those
Sunday.
2 screens at the back?
We
That's
went,
sweet.
Yeah, so those screens that while you're hitting
Wait,
are
right here?
incredibly all the way at the back. All the way at the back of the course.
Oh, back here, babe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
wow.
are like 1,000-inch TVs that are back there.
Yeah, they're
enormous.
massive. Yeah.
They're huge, and it's clear. Like you can
That's
you
10
can
of
watch
my TVs.
you can watch the whole game while you're just hitting.
It's more than that. It's
Okay,
like, it's like
I'm-
12 of your TV.
And we watched
Okay.
football
We
have a
on the
big
second
TV.
floor too
They have a
because we
big
were like
TV
trying to figure
too.
out the best because we went there on
think it's
Sunday at 1
75
o'clock, right? So we on the second floor you can look kind of to the side and there's several 100-inch screens that are all like right beside each other and they're all on totally different NFL games, and then there's like an L shape of smaller TVs that have the other games.
Yeah.
So you can watch the whole thing from the
I
second
hope
floor.
this isn't in bad taste. I
It is
also
if you
want
have to say that first.
No, I just want to bring up Drive Shack, and have we heard of any of
I
like,
haven't been.
how it
It's only like the
compares?
second one and
I
the
know,
third
it's
one in
very
the
much,
country.
It's
Yeah.
very much not in the same
And we're the
area.
only
So I've
city that
heard-
has both.
I've
Yeah.
heard two.
Really?
I've heard a good thing about Topgolf
Richmond.
and a good thing about
Dropping the knowledge.
Drive Shack.
Okay.
So I've heard Topgolf has better like ball tracking. So like we'll track your ball, and the games are more fun because where you hit your ball is actually where it goes.
Right.
But Drive Shack has like a huge bar. Like compared to Topgolf has like this little small section, and then Drive Shack has like this huge.
I mean, to be
thing, so-
honest, I'm such a bad golfer that I could
It doesn't matter.
literally hit the ball in like
Yeah.
completely
It
behind
doesn't
me,
matter.
and it right. The ball tracking doesn't really appeal. Like I like the fact that it's there,
You
but
just like how much fun I
the
have.
accuracy is not the appeal to me.
Yeah. Well, when you're like really competitive and like playing the game, like
Oh, what are you really competitive?
Drive Shack's
Yes.
done some really
Do you wanna
cool
go right
things
now?
though.
I kind of.
Oh,
We'll be
Jeez.
back.
Yes.
Forget
in
it.
an
Just
hour.
like
No.
let them go because
She
we'll
knows.
just stay here
Okay,
and
bye.
drink
Or
wine
Or no,
or
you
something.
go there
Lord.
and watch us and drink. And...
It's like
Yeah.
walking into a theme
I
park
want
as
to
an
watch
adult.
you.
Oh, you want to do it?
No, we
Or you
wanna
really
just-
don't
Yes.
care?
I want to. I'm not saying I don't care. I'm doing it for fun, but
I'm doing it for fun.
I know. Okay, I know.
But
that
I'm doing it for
I'm
fun.
so bad that I'm not. I'm not going to beat anybody. So It's
You
more
need
just
to-
the novelty, the like it's fun no matter what, but I'm
Okay.
not there to win.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
feel you on
the
that.
third floor, which we like, has the bar, but then also has like the walkout rooftop patio where you can just kind of
What?
hang out
It's cool.
What?
and you can order food.
I drive
and-
past it all the time, and I'm just like, I need to go.
So if you
so
guys,
for people that don't know where it is, it's really close to Scott's Addition. I guess just slightly
How close
west.
is it to Belleville?
Well, I guess
Really
really close.
If you
'cause it's-
if you listened last week,
It's probably a quarter mile,
yeah, not far.
maybe.
So if you
So wait,
drive on
there's-
195, you see it.
so
You can't
there's-
miss it.
Yes.
Right.
Wait. How's the road noise when you're there? Is it even noticeable?
No.
Not,
not at all.
even. you
Because it
can't-
looks like you're driving on top of it almost.
No.
Yeah,
So
no.
the music.
But I wouldn't care.
I was
would
gonna
not
say,
care.
to be honest, if I'm playing Topgolf, the road noise is the last thing I'm
Right.
thinking about.
And they have the music just loud enough where you can't hear
Yeah.
that anyway.
And I know from going to other ones, it's year round. So they have heaters.
Yeah.
I guess in the summer they have fans.
Yes.
Or little like AC blasters.
Yeah.
Completely weatherproof.
I remember
Yeah.
when they
Well, it's
were.
not weatherproof.
It started raining when we
but-
were there,
I'll be
and
out there
we
in
were
the
covered.
snow, Alex.
Yeah,
out
it's
there in
fully
the snow.
covered.
But
Even
the
on the fifth
ball
floor.
will just
was
kind of
nice.
like, how would they get
But
the
it's all-
balls if it's snowing?
They have to.
Or is it heated?
They
Like a
actually
heated
like
field?
All right, this is-
snowmobiles.
we're getting
They
off
just
our-
like break out the snowmobiles and then they.
Bring it back in.
All right, what else do you want to talk about? We covered Topgolf.
Well, I wanted to we had brought up Drive Shack, so I just wanted to bring up a couple points.
Which
I
is in
thought
short pump.
it's yeah,
Like
in
almost
Short
like
Pump.
what, 20, 30
You
minutes
also pass
apart.
off the highway.
It is.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
hey, listen, we're inclusive of the Richmond region area,
Well,
so
no,
we're happy
like,
to
I have
talk
nothing
about
against
Drive
it,
Shack.
but Topgolf's closer.
It is. It is.
To
But
me.
Drive Shack did a collaboration with Nightingale Ice Cream, so they have the
Oh, I love
the
Nightingale.
Palmer, the Arnold Palmer
What?
ice cream bar.
Stop.
Yep,
What?
that they worked with Nightingale Ice Cream on, and then they also have a brewery local in Richmond that they brewed a collaboration.
What
Which one?
brewer?
I don't remember offhand; it's escaping me. So Drive Shack has done, I think, a good job of like kind of really getting into the roots of Richmond.
That's good.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because it's only their third location, and so they're like really trying to like.
Well,
plant
also
some
they
seeds
opened
here.
first. They opened definitely. Then they opened a
Couple
few weeks
weeks.
Like a
before.
few
A few
weeks.
weeks before. So, but I feel like that kind of grabbed people's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since it was kind of top of mind in Richmond news that.
Partywood, Drive Shack, Golden Ale.
There you
Ooh,
go,
I
golden
like
ale.
it.
Yep.
And
I would
Nightingale
drink
ice
that.
cream.
Yeah.
Fat Elvis is
Yeah.
like the best.
Speaking
thing in
of
the
which,
world.
if you're watching this podcast, jump
Or
over
listening.
to the Diamond quickly. They work with Kotu, Center of the Universe, for their beer, and it's been Chin Music, the featured beer at the Diamond for the past couple years. Well, Kotu's brewing a new beer. It's a cross between an IPA and a Goza, I'm pretty sure, and they're looking for name suggestions. So if you
Oh.
want to help name the next beer of the Diamond,
So it's an
that's
IPA.
happening now.
Goza.
Goza
I
mix,
think so.
Which is
Again,
odd,
don't
but
quote me on
sounds
that.
Awesome.
Sour.
Something
Sour
light and
IPA.
refreshing,
It's basically sour
maybe
IPA.
sour
Nutsy?
nuts.
Sour
I like it.
Sour nutsy,
Sour
which makes sense
nutsy,
for the diamond.
oh.
All right,
Oh.
submit it.
Just sour nuts.
I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Because, well, not
Sour
all
nutsy.
Gozes are really that sour.
Yeah.
I need to try it first. Do
Why
you
not?
have any? Are you about to pull some out from under the table?
Can
hope
you?
you
I
have
wish
them.
I did. Can you give us a quick Google and just verify that it is a Goza mixed with an IPA? That could be wrong.
What are we googling?
The Kotu and
Kotu,
Flying
Flying
Squirrels
Squirrels.
I just
beer
hope that
collaboration.
the screen share can't see how bad I spell.
You just Googled Flying Squirrels.
Yeah, you
Right,
need to
right,
put in
right.
Kotu, COTU.
Flying
probably-
Squirrels and everything about them.
Yeah.
Google, tell me. There you go.
Let me get a Google.
Nailed it.
Is that the newest
that's the one.
story?
All right. What's
All
it
right, what are
say?
they making? Name the
That,
beer.
nope, that was from 2013. That's not the right article.
Damn it.
Good job.
Sorry, guys.
5 days ago. Click that one. Mm-hmm.
They want you to name a beer. This must
Right,
be
but
it.
it's gonna say what it is.
This is very
Done
similar.
for the year.
It's described as a light, crisp, grapefruit flavored Weiss beer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that had nothing to do with an IPA.
so that's
Sorry,
more
guys.
like
like a Berliner Weiss, which is like a Gose.
Yeah,
Is that
very
kind of like
similar.
a Blue Moon?
similar.
No, Berliner Weisses have like a sour hint to it.
A little sour, yeah.
Alex
like-
is our resident beer expert here.
Beer.
Do you remember
Why
when we went
Richmond is
canoeing?
awesome?
I was like obsessed with that beer that had limo on it, like the Evil Twins Brewing.
Had a what on it?
It was like a little limo on it. That was like
Limo?
my first experience.
A little
yeah,
limo.
like a limousine.
A little limo.
A
a
little,
little limo.
limousine.
a little limo.
Say
It was my
that 5
first like
times fast.
introduction to
That's
sour
oxymoron.
beers, and I got obsessed, and I started trying all these different sour beers, and I either loved it or just hated it.
Yeah.
Like my taste buds.
I hate IPAs, but Aleworks just brewed a beautiful beer for the folk festival, the hazy folk, and it was really,
I like
really
the
good.
extra hazy
Ale
IPAs.
works.
So
like the ones
I
that
don't
are
And it was
cloudy.
really
IPAs
impressive.
they've gotten so popular. You can't just say
Yeah.
I don't like IPAs because there's like 20 different
so
types.
many differences, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the hoppy, piney West Coast. There's the hazy New Englands, and like everything in between. There's milkshake IPAs. There's sour
Ooh.
IPAs. Like it's its own like category with its own like bunch
I
of
hear
different.
ya.
I'm thinking on the new name for the Flying Squirrels beer, but their last beer was Chin Music. Do we know how that name came up?
Is it like
About
if you
or
give
how
someone
it
chin music in baseball, you
applied?
like hit up the pitcher, hit some of the ball on purpose?
Or it,
I'm
like,
not sure.
hits up,
I'm
like-
not an athletic person, so I have no idea.
I
Somebody
think
needs to
chin
confirm.
music-
Let's
I think
get another
chin music
Google.
is like when you throw it high and it gets close to their chin. Like you kind of like throw it at the
Kind of like
batter.
All right.
sour nuts.
MLB.com.
Oh, okay.
A pitch that is
Sour
thrown
nuts.
high and
Yeah.
inside near the batter's head.
Yep.
Okay.
Nailed
And
it.
you can see that guy
All right.
That's what I
doing
told
a
him
little
drinking
like
that beer.
limbo action.
So if
I
you
wasn't
wanted
a
to make
fan.
I think
another,
it should be called Sour Ump.
Oh, okay.
I like sour ump.
Sour ump.
But it depends how sour it is.
I kind of like
Funky
the sour
ump?
nuts.
Ooh, Funky Ump.
Funky
Or
ump.
sour-
Or
Maybe a little-
Funk Pyre. Funk
Funkpire? Like an umpire, but funk.
Funkpire.
Funkpire.
It sounds like vampire.
Ooh.
Funkfire. All right, we're gonna submit these on behalf of the Why Richmond is Awesome podcast.
If you have any recommendations,
Sour
send them,
nutty,
please.
funky ump, and funkpire.
Well, now that I
think
have
Funk Fire is gonna win.
now that I have
Yeah.
vampires on my mind, Halloween.
Yeah.
Right.
A few days away. It's getting close.
Let's dive right in. I'm so excited. There's a lot going on in Richmond for Halloween. So you guys have lived here longer
Tell
than
me
us.
more.
So how long? Like, what do you guys do on Halloween?
Okay, so
Dress
we moved
up.
into we moved
And
into our
high
house
heels.
about 10 years ago, and every year I buy more candy than a human should possibly be allowed to buy, and we have at least no more than 1 to 4 trick-or-treaters.
I think the most we've had is 2.
1 to 4.
We've had 2.
Because
The most we've had is 2 groups.
Stratford Hills, and it's just not a lot of little kids trick or treat there.
So
There's no street lights.
It's a great
like, I don't know.
neighborhood, but it's an older neighborhood. So
Yeah.
you're in the city. The schools aren't the best, and so people don't. People don't really have kids there, and so we never get trick or treaters, and it breaks
1 to
my
4.
heart. It
I
literally
know.
breaks my heart. I
So
buy
now
so
we
much
have to eat all the candy.
But you know, the one year that I don't buy candy, they're all gonna come.
So you buy it every
So
year
oh,
just in case.
without
That's very
a doubt.
responsible of you.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah, at least you're prepared.
All right.
Either way.
What do you guys do for Halloween?
We've switched it up. So a couple years ago, Sean, I think, was traveling. I did Halloween on Hanover. Have you guys done Halloween on
I
Hanover?
have never,
You
but I've
should.
heard it's epic. It's
Every single
the
house.
thing to do.
It's a
participates.
big sight to see.
They
I mean,
closed
it's
the
like-
street down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole Stranger Things house, like where the whole front of
Is
it,
there a
like-
Demogorgon?
Yes, there
Do
is.
they have like floating like white things?
I don't remember that part, but there's
It's
that,
really
and there's
impressive.
a Ghostbusters house. There's like
So every house is themed.
every
Yes.
house is and
A jellyfish
it's like
house.
illegal for one house not to participate. So
No, there'll be like a couple here and there that
And
don't
everyone boos
participate.
them.
Yeah,
Don't-
Nobody likes
but they
them.
like
Nobody
decorate
likes
the
them.
street. If you're listening to this and you're that house,
Are they dead?
You
Yeah.
suck.
please,
I mean-
please participate.
I mean, I guess if they're dead, it'd be cool because it's Halloween.
That's a good point.
We should
Just-
visit their house and check that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And when I say that, I mean I don't hope they're really dead.
I
That'd
know
be
that's
really
kind
bad.
of mean. We take that back. We're really sorry.
Really sorry about you not participating.
Trick or treat.
Give us candy.
But yeah, it's awesome. Like that whole
Yeah,
thing.
Halloween
We've
on
been there
Hanover's been
several
really cool.
years in a row.
Up in Churchill, they do a Halloween parade. That is fantastic. It's a really good time. That's something you should definitely see if you live in Richmond. So
Is it-
put that on your list.
Is it during the day so you can like see all the fancy floats and stuff? How
Yeah,
does
so
that work?
it transitions from like
Okay, so it's like early
Yeah.
evening.
enough
Okay.
so that you can
Okay.
see it. Yeah, and it's a very inclusive festival, so they make it very clear that they want all kinds of Richmonders to come, and they have music, and a lot of people dress up, and it's a good time. So definitely check that out.
There's a lot of ghost tours around downtown too, which
Well,
is
Richmond's old.
really creepy.
It's
Yeah.
probably a lot of ghosts.
I love ghosts.
a lot of ghosts.
Have you guys
Who,
done any
who
of the
here's
ghost
seen
tours?
a ghost? Just me?
Just you.
Just
Okay.
if there's a story, go for it.
I've seen two, but I feel like it's gonna come off lame because I was like 8.
Okay.
But so my mom,
You're
right
gonna
around
tell the story anyway.
I'll
Okay.
make the
Listen up.
I'll make the better one quick. I don't know.
I feel like the only thing that makes it valid is that his mom's house is like 200 years old.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So they're old ghosts.
Right
Could be
around when I
legit.
was born, my mom built a house in what's like Stonehenge. I don't know if you're familiar with Chesterfield.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had also, like within the same year, bought a farm out in Jetersville, which is in Amelia.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a farmhouse built in 1823.
Okay.
And just growing up, they like always talked about like weird stuff happening. So like I think it definitely was like kind of programmed in our brain, like this house is haunted, like something's weird. But I'd never seen anything myself, so it wasn't that bad. And then I don't know my exact age. I'll just say 8. I was upstairs brushing my teeth. What?
You said that very exactly.
I'll just say
I don't know
I was
my exact
specifically
age.
8 years
I was
3
8 years,
months, 2
7
years,
months.
7 hours,
Four
and
days
36
old.
seconds.
But like that's just a guess.
Yeah.
Just a
Brushing
guess.
my teeth in the mirror, and I look down, and then I look up, and there was a Civil War soldier. I don't know if it was like Confederate or Union, blue. I don't know. Is that Confederate? No, it was
sure.
probably Union. I don't know. And he had his hand on my shoulder, and then to my other side, there was like this redheaded kid who was like maybe 12.
Wait, you got a 2-in-1 ghost story?
Yeah, and
This
I
is weird.
froze, and like behind me was like a exposed brick wall. It couldn't have been but like 3 feet behind me. And I don't know how long it was. It felt like forever. And I turned around, and there was just brick. And I turned back, and it was just they were gone. Just ran screaming, "Mama!" I did not sleep easy in that house ever again.
Wow.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there's probably everyone out there being like, "Oh, he's crazy. That's dumb." You're
We should
stupid."
Are
encourage
you
other
sure you're
people.
not dead right now and you're actually a
No.
ghost?
You
You're
may
just
be a
No.
ghost.
imagining all
Wait,
of
wait,
this.
you were the ghost in their reality.
Yeah, maybe they're
Yeah.
real.
They were standing there,
You
and
don't
some
know.
ghost kid popped up brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what is he doing?
What is that guy doing? Yeah.
Well, then the second time I was at my grandma's in Northern Virginia, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was this like 9-year-old girl just sitting there knitting, looking at me.
That's really freaky.
And then
You're
like,
kind of making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm
it's-
getting
I
kind of
swear
scared.
to God, to my core, this happened.
I love this.
Me too.
Babe,
Meant to
we
be.
were meant to be.
Meant to be.
So-
Meanwhile, we're like, no.
And then afterwards, I noticed there was some like 9-year-old's picture on the wall. It looked really old, and like it was like my grandma's mom's cousin. I don't know how they related, but there was twins, and one of them died.
Whoa. Maybe it was
But
the
then
twin
like
that
nothing
visited
weird
you.
had happened before, but ever since then, like I hated to go to my grandma's. So it was like I don't know.
You hated going to your
Well,
grandma's?
no, I just got uneasy when it came time to sleep because it was dark out. And
Yeah, the ghost was going to come get you.
I wish I
well,
had
no,
that.
like the ghost never did anything mean or bad, but
Yeah.
it's just like weird and it kind of freaks you out.
Honestly, I think at this point in my
Now
life,
I would love to see a ghost.
32 years old,
20 years, 30 years later.
a ghost could hold a knife over me and I'd be like, bedtime, bye. Like, they would not keep
Nothing
me
will
awake.
stop her from napping
They would
or
not keep
sleeping.
me awake.
Well, speaking of ghosts, so the annual Richmond Zombie Walk happens.
Is that in Carytown, right?
It is.
I've heard
When is
about
that
it.
again?
Have you guys seen it?
I've seen pictures through like articles.
Yeah,
But
it's really good. So the funny thing is Sean and I had walked over to Garden Grove from our house like 3 or 4 years ago now,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
we
about
had
right.
no idea that the Carytown's like Richmond Zombie Walk was happening. And so we
Started
just
walking.
like get to Garden
that's pretty
Grove
much
and
like
we're
seeing
having
ghosts.
a drink or
Yep.
two, and then the next thing we know, oh, we had brought the dogs. Actually, we were
Yep.
hanging out on the patio. We had the dogs. Garden Grove is a dog-friendly brewery and urban winery, like inside and out.
Yeah.
So we're hanging out, and then the next thing you know, we just see these like gaggle of zombies coming up the street.
gaggle?
What
Is that the
happening?
official term?
Yeah, no.
One guy
her.
had
Is it a
like
clutch?
It's a her.
can, like half of a can stuck in his
his
forehead.
head.
It
Yeah.
was like,
So the following year, we went as a dead bride and groom, and
Yep.
it was really fun. We had such a good time.
Did you
So
wear your actual wedding dress?
I wore a
Yes.
wedding dress.
Your.
No, a
Were you
wedding
married
dress.
where did you get a wedding dress?
At a thrift shop.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, you just tear
was
that
really
shit
fun.
Was
right
it like
up.
an old school wedding dress?
No,
With
it was
like the lace all the way.
No,
all
We,
the
like,
way
did
all the way up.
like
put like the fake
Frankenstein's
blood
bride.
and the
Yeah,
whole
we
thing,
just like
and then I
splashed
cut
it
up
all
like the
over.
whole
It was
suit
awesome.
and everything.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Is that when you had your dogs with you, or no? That was the first. That was before.
No.
We did it the following year. Yeah. So the first year we were
Zombie dogs?
blindsided by this
Got it,
zombie
got
herd.
it.
And then the next year we're like, well, we're going to do it. So we had a party at our house beforehand. We did brunch and mimosas, and everybody came over as zombies, and then we all went to the zombie walk.
That's
and it was
I wanna
so
go.
really
That
was
fun.
great.
That's
And
So
it
when is
benefits
it?
the American Heart Association too. It's really cool.
When is it this year?
I think it's October the 26th this year. It's usually on a
Oh.
Saturday before or after
We have our-
Halloween.
We're doing a client Halloween party.
You are?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Too bad you're out of town.
I know. Well, we did get
We're
the invite
lame.
for it, but it's gonna be fun. You guys are like doing a client appreciation event and having like a bounce house and popcorn.
Cotton candy
and
machine,
That'll be
pumpkin
really cool.
decorating contest.
Yeah.
Costume contest for the adults.
Oh, and then later, yeah. So we kind of broke it up, like kid themed earlier in the day, and then adult themed later in the day.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're having Taza.
That sounds like such a
cater.
good time. I don't know any
We're doing
other
pizza
real
earlier
estate
in
agent
the-
that does that.
You guys just did a Why Richmond is Awesome episode on Taza, didn't
I
you?
know. It was
Yes.
delicious.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
see
I love
it.
Taza.
Yeah. That's going to
It
be a
is
good
nice.
video.
It was our first restaurant video the way we did it, like this format, where I'm eating food on camera. And I love their goat cheese and bread.
I know
and
you do.
Oh, go cheese.
So I went to eat it like I normally would, where it's like a whole piece of
Shove it
triangle
in
of
your
bread,
mouth.
and I got cheese all over me, and it dripped on the
Just like
table.
all
And
over
Sam's in the background going, "Alex, small bites."
Little
Small
bites.
And I'm like,
We're
"I'm
filming
just
this."
like normal.
This is my life.
This
Yeah.
is my normal bite.
Yeah, it was, it's going to be good.
Okay, question. Do you guys dress your dogs up for Halloween?
Yes,
We don't, but we should, I believe.
we've actually
Listen,
done
Charlie has a
costumes.
cone on right now, and I'm half tempted to just stick an olive in there and be like, martini glass.
Oh, I've seen ones
Nailed
where
it.
I've seen ones where the dog's like the Pixar with the cone, the Pixar.
Cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
We can go a bunch of different ways with them.
So
But-
dog costumes are the best.
Wait, guys,
'cause they're
wait,
so
dogs up?
cute.
Are there any dog costume like competitions in Richmond? Because that's what I want in on.
That's a good idea.
But how do you pick a winner?
I know.
They're
it's so
always
hard.
so
They're all the goodest boys.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually, for Halloween, Stony Point's having a Halloween. Yep, dog-themed Halloween bash at Stony Point Fashion Park, which is an outdoor
Nice.
mall in Richmond, which
I
is
just
a
love
really cool.
Stony Point.
Me
It's
too.
so close to us, but
Super dog-friendly.
It is
Yeah.
very dog friendly,
It is.
and they have a little sticker if you can take your
They
dog
got water
inside or
bowls.
Yeah,
not.
they're
That's
doing
cool.
a Halloween costume.
Oh, a dog's in water.
Yeah, but so you guys have dogs, right? Tell us about your dogs.
We have
Obviously, you know we have dogs.
3 dogs. They're all mutts. They're all from Richmond Animal League, which is in Midlothian, right off of Midlothian Turnpike, and they're just the most beautiful creatures you could ever imagine.
At Glaser Doggos at David with the Pearls, if you want to see.
Yeah, we have
David with the
a little kitty
Have you
named
not seen that
David.
yet?
Not the David with the pearls.
She
I've seen
wears
the Glaser Dog
pearls.
one.
She wears a pearl necklace, and then we have Maybe, who's the we call her the Maybe sitter because she takes care of all the other dogs.
She's the oldest.
Maybe.
and then Miko is the she's like
She
the
was the baby, but now she's not.
she's like the aloof like teenager.
I call
she
her like emo.
yeah,
Okay.
like she wants to know that you want her, but she doesn't want
She
you
plays
to
hard
know.
to get.
Correct.
So she's like a cat,
Yeah,
kind of.
No, but yes.
Not like that.
Yes.
not really, but yeah,
Yes,
kind
she
of.
is like a cat.
Yeah,
Personality, but she can get real dog. More dog than a cat
More
could.
doggish.
nice. And you guys live over by
Pony pasture.
Pony Pasture, so you take the
Yeah.
dogs down there. Tell me about
We
that.
try, but we're so busy. But yeah, a couple times a week, and then we also use Canine Adventures.
Oh yeah,
Do y'all
they're
use
awesome.
them?
They're awesome. No, we haven't used them for our dogs, but we're very familiar with their mission. They help a lot of animal shelters out too.
They do, and actually, funny you say that. We support Richmond Animal League 100%. Whenever we help sell a listing, we donate a certain amount of money to Richmond Animal League,
It's
and
like
then anytime a
180
buyer,
something.
yeah, anytime
It
a
covers
buyer
the
buys a house, sorry, Alex. Anytime a buyer buys a house, we donate a canine adventure walk to one of their shelter dogs. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really nice.
And yeah, if you sell a listing with us, we donate the amount that it costs Richmond Animal League to house a pet from the time they get it in till the time it gets adopted. So
Oh, that's cool.
we're very purposeful in our adoption or our
How we give back.
yeah.
I found out today that we're the 35th most donor in 40 years, and we just started 3 years ago.
Oh,
Wow, that's crazy.
So now we have a new goal to be number
Okay,
one. But
there it
someone
is.
just donated $1 million, and they're number one.
Okay.
So
Well-
it might take a while.
Might take a while.
If you set your
What?
mind to it, you could do it.
2
I think she
million.
was dead.
Well, no, yeah, it was her state. Like,
Are we going back to Halloween again?
Yes. Yes.
Back to the dead
A
people.
Halloween
Okay.
ghost donor.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me your dogs and what they're
So it's
gonna
Chase,
be
and what's
this year.
your other dog's name?
Chance,
Chance.
It's Chance and Charlie.
Jeez.
it's a lot of C names.
I know. Well, so we got Charlie first. She's our Christmas doggie. We rescued
Oh,
her.
David's ours.
Yeah.
job.
Yep, we rescued her right around Christmas.
Yep.
We picked her up.
Charlie?
Actually, Charlie did. Yeah,
Charlie,
we
yep.
picked her up Christmas Eve, right before they were
That's
getting ready
right,
to
yep.
close between Christmas and New Year's. The shelter was closing.
They were
We-
like trying to clear the shelter.
We adopted them from Richmond Animal Care and Control on
Yep.
Chamberlain Ave. It's the
They're
only city
awesome.
shelter.
Yep.
No kill shelter. They're amazing. We love them.
They rescued a rabid raccoon from our yard once or twice.
That's awesome.
Wait, RACC? Is that the same as
RACC. Yeah,
the-
Richmond
Yeah,
Animal.
RACC.
Richmond
Animal
Animal
Control.
Control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Richmond Animal Care and Control.
rescued a rabid raccoon from our yard?
Jeez.
You don't know what he might have gotten adopted by some loving family. Keep
rabid
going, Sam.
raccoon.
Did
Keep
it have
going.
rabies
It's
or
fine.
dysentery?
And then
There's a lot of questions
not-
a
there.
little less than a year later, we were sitting on the couch after taking a trip, and Charlie was at Holiday Barn. She was being boarded, and they were giving her a bath. And then I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw that Richmond Animal Care and Control was doing a Clear the Shelters for Thanksgiving. Specifically, don't leave a dog in the shelter alone on Thanksgiving.
And who
That's
can
how
say
we
no
got
to
one
that?
of our dogs.
So there you go. I looked at Sean and I was like, "We're going to the shelter right now." And we ran. Like he was like, "Absolutely not, no." Five minutes later,
Like,
we
I
were
know
in
what's
the
gonna
car.
happen here.
5 minutes later, we were in the car, and we grabbed
on
a
the way
dog.
there?
Yeah, we literally just we went to Holiday Barn. We threw Charlie in the car because you had to bring your dog
To like
if you had to
socialize
meet.
them.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we walked in and we're like, "She's a super dominant female. Just give us whatever you have." And out walks Earmuffs.
Wait, his name was Earmuffs?
Earmuffs.
Yeah, because his
Because he
ears
had
are,
his
are
ears
cut.
We need to go
Yeah.
over all our dogs'
Real names.
shelter names because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Earmuffs is so cute.
That is cute.
Oh,
And then
Better
I
than
said-
Wait,
Aunt
wait.
Gertie.
Wait. But tell me about your other dog's God-given name.
Oh, I'm coming to that.
God-given
But
or government
He
name?
ended up with Chance because when we threw him in the car, I said, "Sean, because this was my idea, why don't you name him?" And he said, "Let's name him Chance because there's a chance we're gonna keep him." And so that's
Our dog Maybe.
exactly how we
Oh,
ended
that's
up
a good
with
idea.
Chance.
But
Yeah, so
we
our
knew
dog-
we were going to keep her before
Our dog's
we
name
called
is
her
Maybe, and
Okay.
everybody says, "What's her name?" And I'm like, "Maybe," and they give me this weird look, and I was like, "Maybe we'll keep her, maybe we won't."
Arrested
I
Development.
love it.
She
It's
better
awesome.
behave.
Yep.
So all of our dogs are named coincidentally after like TV or movie characters.
Yeah.
Maybe from Arrested Development. David from Schitt's Creek, and then Miko is the raccoon from the animated Pocahontas.
I love
Ah,
it.
I remember
Did you
Miko.
guys struggle to pick a dog name?
No, we normally have the dog name before we ever meet the dog.
Wow.
Correct.
And then when we find a
Interesting.
dog that fits the name, we're like, adopt.
It's yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Ah.
So yeah, Sean and I we really had a hard time when we landed
Should've
on Charlie.
called
I mean,
us.
we made lists. We gave each other
Oh.
we gave
Imagine
each other
when you
like
try to have a
veto,
child.
you know, kind of like friends. We gave each other like a certain number of vetoes.
We did,
and
like, a whole
I
veto
mean,
list,
we
yeah.
really.
Intense.
Wait.
It
Let's-
took
Ours
weeks
was so
for us to
easy,
agree on
just-
the
Okay,
name.
so with Miko, she. Okay, so we were. Have you guys ever been to Hog's Head Cafe?
I've heard of that.
It's
on Broad.
It's on Broad Street. They
kind of
have.
near the Costco.
It's gonna sound inappropriate, but it's not. But they have a meal. It's this giant foot-long hot dog smothered with stuff, but it's called the boner.
Okay.
Or the big boner.
Okay.
And anyway, everything they have like
Everything
chicken
there's
fried
delicious.
bacon dipped in sausage. Like it's just
Chicken
like a
fried
southern
bacon. Dipped in
meal
more
dream.
bacon.
It's heaven.
Anyway, they have little Trivial Pursuit decks on every table, so
Yeah,
while you're
yeah.
waiting for your food, you can like play Trivial Pursuit with
And
each
one was
other.
Disney.
And one was the question of the raccoon in Pocahontas, and the name was Miko, and I was like, that'd be a really cute dog name. And Alex was like, haha, okay. And then 2 weeks later, I saw this adorable puppy, and I was like, I want it, and he's like, no, and
So
I was like,
kind of-
but we'd name it Miko, and he was like, okay.
Aw,
So we were
that's
planning to
adorable.
adopt Maybe. So we're real obviously tight with Richmond Animal League. The shelter or the puppy mom is Sharon Hooper, and she's like, "Hey, we just got a mom with a bunch of puppies," and she's
Yeah.
like, "I've been doing this for like 3 or 4 years. This is the most obedient, like well tamed, cool dog. If you're looking for a new dog, you should consider her." And we were like, "Yes, yes, yes." And so that would have taken it from Lady to Maybe, and we'd be at 2, and we thought that'd be fine. But by the time we went to adopt her, she ran into who is now Miko. Her original name was Dakota.
Okay.
And what was
But her-
Maybe's original name?
Okay, but Miko's sister's name was Clover, which is so cute.
Clover's cute. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no, Maybe's name was Virginia because we named her, and she had a litter of puppies. We got to name her and her puppies, so we named her
Wait,
Virginia.
I don't know if it's recorded. Probably not. but I'll put up a picture of Mika so people can see her as a puppy.
Right. So we named the mom Virginia, and then we named all her puppies like roads around Richmond. So there's like Carrie, River, Floyd,
Patterson.
Adorable.
Patterson.
Such a good idea.
I like it.
Don't
Because as
tell people where
realtors,
we
like
live.
what else do you do? So anyway, all the puppies got adopted, and we ended up adopting Virginia, but we changed her name to Maybe because the name
Smart
Virginia is
style.
stupid. Even, and I
like
can
it.
say
I like
that
it.
because I named her Virginia.
Okay. Fair
I gotcha.
enough.
Okay.
So if you're listening to this podcast and you've made it this far, congratulations.
yes, I'm so
Obviously,
sorry.
we're dog people and we want to see your dog. So comment, tell us your
Send
dog's
us
names,
pictures.
where
Tag
you
us.
got them from, what their name was at the shelter, what their name is now. If you can share a picture, we'd love that too. We want to see all of the dogs of Richmond.
Okay,
All the
so
dogs
I
in
know that
Richmond.
you
Yeah.
guys Charlie was earmuffs.
No, Chance,
And Chance was earmuffs.
Yeah.
What was Charlie's name?
Dingleberry.
Oh
No,
Very.
no.
Yeah.
Who in their right
Yep.
mind
That's
names a
not
dog?
a
that?
perfect-
Came in like
That's
couple weeks before Christmas and had a
They didn't want
dingleberry
her
on
to
her
get
butt,
adopted.
and that was it. She became
Oh,
Dingleberry.
Well, maybe have
She was
that
the
once.
cutest
Okay,
dog in
so
the
one
world,
of
though.
our
She
previous
was mean as
dogs,
hell.
Lady,
was
her
really
name
mean.
when we adopted her was Aunt Gertie, and I did not think that it could get worse than Aunt
The
Gertie.
Dingleberry
But I think
Dingleberry.
Dingleberry
Nailed it.
takes the
Best
cake.
word.
That's pretty
Yep.
bad.
Yeah.
shelter name.
Yeah.
Wait, a serious question. How many Dingleberries has she had since?
A few.
Couple.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
always
all right.
Sean's-
So the
Sean's
name is
responsibility.
fitting.
Yeah.
That's
She's-
my
She
responsibility.
doesn't forget where she comes from.
No.
Is
No.
what we're saying.
Yeah.
Of course it
It's
is.
just as gross as the
Of
beginning.
course it's yours.
We've
No.
had a lot of fun. I think this has been really good. Obviously, I think we really got into
Should
the
we
dog
keep
thing.
doing
We're
it?
huge dog people. I think so. I mean,
Should we
we're
do
on
another
episode
episode
2.
next
Yeah.
week?
What do you guys think? I mean, talk to us and let us know. Like and follow and comment. We want to hear your feedback. If there's something that you're curious to know more about, drop that in the comments as well, and we'll make sure. Please leave us a review. We would love to hear what you think. It's super helpful, and tell your friends about it as well. But I think that's it. For now, we'll just head out and see you guys next week.
Cheers.
Cheers. Later, Richmond.
Bye.
See you next week.
Nailed it. All right, I'm gonna eat this food.
Thank you so much for listening. Why Richmond is Awesome podcast is hosted by Sean and Sam Kanipe of the Richmond Experience and Lauren and Alex Glaser of the Glaser Group Realtors. It's produced and edited by Miles Agee Productions. Our theme song is RVA All Day by No BS Brass Band. Please rate us and leave us a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. Listen to more episodes at whyrichmondisawesome.com and follow us on Instagram at The Richmond Experience and at Why Richmond is Awesome.